it's all about we all wanting to make a change, and that one weapon that we as developers have is of code. And when we get to actually make use of that weapon for a good cause, I think that's what gives us a good amount of satisfaction for being those engineers that we've been.
We wanted to build a completely open source based solution which would make use of modern technologies like chatbot, AR, VR, gamification, etc. When we saw that remote education was one of the use cases of this hackathon, we were all very keen to build some solution that can be taken forward for those multiple opportunities that are coming up in the remote education sector due to this pandemic.
Call for Code is the largest tech for good challenge of its kind. In short, or in very simple words, it's a coding hack. It invites developers all over the world, anybody who can think of an idea and who can write some code, to come and create practical, very effective, and high quality applications.
Infosys team focused on COVID-19 and worked on 3 themes, right? Collaboration, communication, and education. And secondly, the learning new tools and technologies that always excites people, those who participate.
What we felt was giving educators a set of open source tools backed by IBM Cloud and Watson services would help them to make their content more easily available to the students.
Hack it early. It is a very interesting solution, and it was very timely and very innovative actually.
We have an radiation devices like X-rays and CTs, which is already available in each and every hospital, which we want to make use of it. So what we do is, you take a patient to an X-ray room or a CT scan room, take an X-ray, feed that data to our application. This will say whether this guy is COVID positive or negative. And this really reduces the time taken. Let's say from a PCR test, which takes 3 days, this is in 3 minutes, you are getting the results.
We saw some of your teams not just build that solution for this specific hack, but think one step ahead and see how we can monetize on it, how we can align this to business.
We try to build a solution that is extensible and which can be used not just for COVID, but for any such pandemic in the future. So the architecture has been designed in such a way that it can adapt to the future needs of data collection, data analysis, and information dissemination for any such future pandemic.
Most of the teams who participated and who did well for themselves had a beginner's mindset, not just understanding the problem statement, but also exploring the technology areas that were required to solve that problem.
Participants got opportunity to learn new tools and apply in live project, guided by master hacks, who were there supporting throughout the program from IBM as well as from Infosys.
Without that, it wouldn't have been possible for us to build something in the short time frame.
You start thinking a lot, and that helps your personal growth also.
It was an excellent learning journey for me and my team. In fact, I learned a new technology, Neo4j, And this is the beauty of a hackathon like this, where you get to interact with many people, both from Infosys and partner organization. You interact with them, you learn by doing the actual work and making your hands dirty. So the learning is accelerated through a crowdsourcing of knowledge.
Falling in love with code means falling in love with problem solving and being a part of an ongoing conversation. I hope the conversation has just begun, and we take forward these conversations into building wonderful and creative communities for a better technology ecosystem for the future.